Hello everyone and welcome back to the 2018 Granny Squares Crochet Along. Today we are making the square Spotty Dotty. I guess I sort of made an error in my practice square here, so I promise I will teach you the right way to do it. But this just gives you an idea of what it looks like. So to get started here, we are going to chain 3. And this chain 3 does not count as anything, okay? And then we are going to work 16, no, that's 12. Alright, once you've got 12 double crochets into that first chain that you made, you can go ahead and slip stitch to that first double crochet you made. So not the chain 2, but the double crochet. I'm going to finish off here. Sorry, scissors. And join with a new color because it just kind of makes a more fun effect for this square. But of course, like any of our others, feel free to keep going with the same color if you want. It is totally all up to you. So for this, if you kept the same color, then you're just going to chain 1. Otherwise, when you join, go ahead, join your color, chain 1, and then we're going to chain 1 more. So our first chain counts as a single crochet, and then we're putting a chain in between each single crochet that we do here. So we're going to single crochet into the next stitch and chain 1, single crochet into the next stitch and chain 1, and single crochet into the next stitch and chain 1, and we're going to continue that sequence all the way around. So you'll have 12 single crochets and 12 chain spaces. Alright, once you finish your last single crochet and chain stitch there, we're gonna slip stitch to our first starting chain that we made. And that is the end of our second round. So of course, like before, if you want, continue with the same color. You'll want to slip stitch over into the next chain space there, or if you're starting with a new color like I am, start this one in one of your chain 1 spaces that we made here. And we are going to start chaining 2, and we're counting this as a double crochet. And we're going to put 1 more double crochet into that chain 1 space. So we're going to do that all the way around and just put 2 double crochets into each chain 1 space that we just previously made in round 2. Once you finish that sequence all the way around, we will slip stitch to that first starting chain 2 that you made. Awesome. So once we've done our 2 double crochets into each chain 1 space there, you should have 24 stitches all the way around, because we're going to slip stitch into that starting chain 2 that we made, and you guessed it, once again, switching colors here. I can't wait to see everyone else's squares and see if everyone changed colors as many times as I did, or if you all kept it one same color. Maybe I'll have to make one as all one color too, and just see how that turns out. It'll be interesting. Alright, so here we are going to work in between the spaces that we just made I guess in between the double crochets that we just made, so in between the space there, we're going to put 3 single crochets into each space around. So if you're kept the same color, you're going to want to slip stitch over into that space. If you're starting a new color, go ahead and that's where you'll start your first single crochet and work 2 more into there, and then go over into the next little space in between the previous couple of double crochets you made and work 3 into there, and just continue that all the way around until you get to your first starting single crochet. Awesome. Once you have slip stitched to your first single crochet, that is the end of round 4. Now we are ready to start squaring it out, and I promise this is my last color change. If you've kept the same color, then go ahead and just chain 1. I am joining on my new color here, so I am going to slip stitch, chain 1, and we're going to single crochet into that same stitch. In the next stitch, do a half double crochet and another half double crochet in the next. And then we're doing a double crochet in the next stitch. And in the next stitch is the start of our corner here, so we're going to do a double crochet and a triple crochet into the same stitch. And then we'll chain 2, and into the next stitch we'll do a triple crochet and then a double crochet. Then going back down our side here, we need a double crochet, a half double crochet into the next 2 stitches, single crochet into the next stitch, and then 2 half double crochets into the next 2 stitches, a double crochet into the next stitch, and then we're ready to work our corner again. Double crochet and a triple crochet in the same stitch. Oops. Chain 2, triple crochet and double crochet into the next stitch. And there we go. So then you're going to continue your corner or your side, sorry. Your double crochet, 2 half double crochets, single, then 2 more half double crochets and a double, then your corner and the next 2 stitches, then your last side, your last corner, then your double crochet, 2 half double crochets, and then we'll slip stitch to that first single crochet that you did. There we go. Once you've done that last half double crochet, you can slip stitch to your first single crochet that you made, and you can see that we're starting to get it to a square. We just need to get it a little bigger. So we'll chain 2, that counts as our first double crochet, and we are going to double crochet into the next 4 stitches here. So now we're going to chain 1, and we're going to skip the triple crochet that we made, and we're going to work into the corner here and work 2 double crochets, chain 2, and then 2 double crochets. That will be your corner all the way around. Then once again we will chain 1, skip that triple crochet, and then we're going to work a double crochet into each of these double crochets, or each of these, stitches all the way across. But of course skip that triple when we chain 1 there. So go ahead and work all the way across into those stitches. You're going to chain 1 and skip that triple crochet that you did right before you get to the corner, and then work your corner of 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, and continue that around till we get back to the first chain 2 that we made. Awesome. Now that we've got that last double crochet into that stitch, we will go ahead and slip stitch into our starting chain 2, and that is the end of round 6. So we have one more round here. We'll chain 2 to count as our first double crochet, and we are going to double crochet into each stitch and chain 1 chain 1 space across each side. Sorry for my words here. And once we get to the corners, it's the same as the last round here too, as 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets into that same corner space. And go ahead and double crochet into each stitch and chain space along the next side. And you'll continue that along each side of your square till we get back to our slip stitch chain. Alright, once we have double crocheted in every stitch all the way back to our chain 2, we can slip stitch into that, finish off, sew in our ends, and we have a finished square. Quick game. Where's the difference that I made in my practice square from the real pattern? Oh boy. Well, this is Spotty Dotty, and I hope you guys enjoyed crocheting along with me today. Oh my gosh, I'm picking up cat hairs from my square already, and we've just made it. Oh, see you guys next time.